Advantages and disadvantages of computer networks. Prepared by All About Education. What is a network? A network consists of two or more computers that are linked in order to share resources, such as printers and CDs, exchange files, or allow electronic communications. The computers on a network may be linked through cables, telephone lines, radio waves, satellites, or infrared light beams. Two very common types of networks include local area network, LAN, wide area network, WAN. You may also see references to metropolitan area networks, MAN, a wireless LAN, WLAN, or a wireless WAN, WWAN. Local area network. A local area network, LAN, is a network that is confined to a relatively small area. It is generally limited to a geographic area such as a writing lab, school, or building. Computers connected to a network are broadly categorized as servers or workstations. Servers are generally not used by humans directly, but rather run continuously to provide services to the other computers and their human users on the network. Services provided can include printing and faxing, software hosting, file storage and sharing, messaging, data storage and retrieval, complete access control, security for the network's resources, and many others. Workstations are called such because they typically do have a human user which interacts with the network through them. Workstations were traditionally considered a desktop, consisting of a computer, keyboard, display, and mouse, or a laptop, with integrated keyboard, display, and touchpad. With the advent of the tablet computer, and the touchscreen devices such as iPad and iPhone, our definition of workstation is quickly evolving to include those devices, because of their ability to interact with the network and utilize network services. Servers tend to be more powerful than workstations, although configurations are guided by needs. For example, a group of servers might be located in a secure area, away from humans, and only accessed through the network. In such cases, it would be common for the servers to operate without a dedicated display or keyboard. However, the size and speed of the server's processes, hard drive, and main memory might add dramatically to the cost of the system. On the other hand, a workstation might not need as much storage or working memory, but might require an expensive display to accommodate the needs of its user. Every computer on a network should be appropriately configured for its use. On a single LAN, computers and servers may be connected by cables or wirelessly. Wireless access to a wired network is made possible by wireless access points, WAPs. These WAP devices provide a bridge between computers and networks. A typical WAP might have the theoretical capacity to connect hundreds or even thousands of wireless users to a network, although practical capacity might be far less. Nearly always servers will be connected by cables to the network, because the cable connections remain the fastest. Workstations which are stationary, desktops, are also usually connected by a cable to the network, although the cost of wireless adapters has dropped to the point that, when installing workstations in an existing facility with inadequate wiring, it can be easier and less expensive to use wireless for a desktop. See the topology, cabling, and hardware sections of this tutorial for more information on the configuration of a LAN. Wide Area Network. Wide Area Networks, WANs, connect networks in larger geographic areas, such as Florida, the United States, or the world. Dedicated transoceanic cabling or satellite uplinks may be used to connect this type of global network. Using a WAN, schools in Florida can communicate with places like Tokyo in a matter of seconds, without paying enormous phone bills. Two users a half-world apart with workstations equipped with microphones and webcams might teleconference in real time. A WAN is complicated. It uses multiplexes, bridges, and routers to connect local and metropolitan networks to global communications networks like the Internet. To users, however, a WAN will not appear to be much different than LAN. Advantages and disadvantages of computer networking. Advantages of computer network. A network is very useful for connection and communication purposes. Not just that, it also has many other advantages. Below are some of the prominent ones. 1. Ease of accessibility. Computer networks provide easy accessibility to resources, information, and online services from anywhere. Users can work remotely, access educational resources, and retrieve personal files. Communication and collaboration are seamless through email, instant messaging, and video conferencing. Resources can be shared and distributed, reducing costs and enabling efficient utilization. Modern computer networks are easy to explore. So, even if you are a kid or a person new to technology, you'll find it easy to connect. 2. Flexibility. Here, flexibility means that different people will be able to explore different things as per their requirements. For this purpose, computer networks provide you with a wide array of choices to share a particular piece of information. For example, email or messaging apps like WhatsApp. 3. Convenient resource sharing. The main aim of a computer network is to enable sharing of resources among its users. You can use resources such as printers, scanners and photocopy machines that can be shared across multiple users. This resource sharing is important for big companies as they can use one single common network to connect with their employees. 4. Connectivity. Computer networks improve connectivity irrespective of a person's location. The pandemic brought this advantage to the forefront, with people regularly using video call apps like Zoom or Google Documents to connect with their friends and colleagues. 5. Security. Computer networks provide security through authorization. Authorization is done via user ID and password. So, it ensures that when we log in, we are only able to do it when there is a perfect match between our details and the details stored in the database. 6. Great storage capacity. Organizations have an abundance of data that needs to be stored. For that purpose, they are required to store them in a central server. A central server is a remote server that is accessible to every employee. So, if in case one loses the data, others have it. 7. Reduced cost. Cost is one of the crucial factors that one needs to consider while evaluating the pros and cons of a particular technology. In networking, a central server is used that enables companies to store files in one place, thus reducing file storage expenses. 8. Enhanced collaboration. With a computer network, individuals can easily share files, documents, and information with each other, making it easier to work together on projects and tasks. This can lead to increased productivity and efficiency in the workplace. Additionally, computer networks often include communication tools such as email and instant messaging, allowing for real-time communication and collaboration regardless of physical location. Overall, computer networks facilitate seamless collaboration and teamwork. Disadvantages of computer networks. While computer networks aid our work, they also come with their own set of disadvantages such as 1. Lack of robustness. Computer networks rely on the main server called the central server. If the central server malfunctions or there is an issue in the central server, then the entire network will stop functioning. So, this is a major disadvantage due to dependency on a single server. 2. Spread of computer virus. As computers in a network are interconnected, there is a high probability that if one of the computers is affected by the virus, others too can get affected. This spread can actually damage the entire system. Also, if the central server gets corrupted, then it's quite dangerous as the network depends on the central server. 3. Costly to set up and maintain. While computer networks save costs in terms of resource sharing and data storage, they also incur considerable implementation costs. Moreover, maintaining computer networks is a costly and time-consuming affair. 4. Lack of productivity. Since a network has a lot of advantages and applications, it certainly results in the simultaneous use of many services that cause distraction. Thus, due to employees focusing on a myriad of tasks, productivity issues are quite common. 5. Health issues. Computer network provides access to a gamut of services including entertainment, gaming, and movies. These result in making you addicted to the content and thus result in overuse of these services. This excessive screen time makes you feel lethargic and causes eye strain and body pain. 6. Lowers the ability to retain and analyze information. With computer networks storing vast amounts of data and processing basic requests in a fraction of the time, people are losing the ability to retain important information. Even processing basic information is a task, as individuals are becoming increasingly dependent on computer networks to do these tasks for them. 7. Unauthorized access. When multiple devices are connected to a network, there is a greater potential for unauthorized access and data breaches. Hackers can exploit vulnerabilities in the network infrastructure or gain access to sensitive information through one compromised device. This can lead to the theft of personal or confidential data, financial loss, and damage to the reputation of individuals or organizations. To mitigate this risk, network administrators must implement robust security measures, such as firewalls, encryption, and regular software updates, to protect the network and its connected devices from cyber threats.